the longer you stay in a deficit, the less effective it will become for fat loss. You see, people who are trying to lose 30, 40, 30 to 40 pounds, going from 30% body fat to 10% body fat, think that they can just lose that off in like one full sprint. But yeah, at least may be possible, but it's not a very good approach to do. It's not a very good approach when it comes to going from 30% body fat to 10% body fat. It's not a good approach to doing a full sprint to get from 30% body fat to 10% body fat. So instead, the best thing to do would be to break up into stages. So instead of being in a calorie deficit for 6, 7, 8 months to lose 20 pounds, let's just say, cut for 3 months, 3 to 4 months, and then slowly go onto a reverse diet and then eat at maintenance so your metabolism can reset, your body can reset, and then yeah, do that for like a month, and then you can start to be in a calorie deficit again for another 3 to 4 months, and then you can slowly, and then once you reach that goal, then you can slowly reverse back up and eat at maintenance for 1 month, and then yeah, you can go into a slight calorie surplus afterwards once you reach your desired body fat percentage that you're happy with. And the reason why you shouldn't stay in a deficit for a very long time, for more than 16 weeks, is because the longer you stay in the deficit, the longer you're underfueling your body, giving less calories than how much it needs to upregulate your hormones, to regulate your energy levels, to optimize your performance in the gym, and for recovery and so forth. And if you're underfueling your body for quite a long time, your body is going to start to feel stressed. It has to. The reason why your body has to become more stressed is because the reason why your body becomes more stressed when you're in a calorie deficit for a longer time, is because it doesn't sense when you're going to be at your maintenance calories. It doesn't sense when you're going to be in a calorie surplus. And so therefore this will underfuel your performance, and this will therefore slow down your metabolism, and your performance is going to become worse. Meaning you're going to start to feel sluggish in the gym. You're going to start to feel way more sluggish. And this happens at around 14 to 16 weeks, I should say. Yeah. Which is why I would recommend cutting until you reach your 14th to 16th week, instead of doing one full sprint when going from 30% body fat to 10% body fat, or even from 20% body fat to 10% body fat as well. Because if you're dieting for 14 weeks and trying to go from 20% body fat to 10% body fat, and you haven't seen any fat loss results, then why would you want to? Then you shouldn't even continue your cut. You should in fact reverse diet for 1 to 2 weeks, and then eat at maintenance calories for around a few weeks, and then you can start to cut again. And yeah, so if you're someone that's planning to go on a cut for more than 4 months, then break it into stages. So cut for 3 to 4 months, and then take a diet break. When I say diet break, I don't mean, binge eating or shoving body with processed food. Now, I don't mean that. When I say diet break, I mean take a break from your cutting phase and go onto a reverse diet, and then go eat at your maintenance calories for a few weeks, and then you can start to cut again, and then just repeat that whole process until you reach your desired body fat percentage that you're happy with. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I've been someone that's been cutting for almost 2 years, and I did take diet breaks in between. However, those diet breaks, they weren't even like done properly, and I wasn't taking my diet breaks from like reverse cutting or eating at maintenance. I took my diet breaks from, on holiday, going on holidays, and there was some like weeks through my cut where like I would end up binge eating, and yeah, I would end up binge eating and overeating. And the reason why that would happen is because the reason why that has happened is because as I started to cut for a longer time, I started to experience way more diet fatigue as well. And obviously that led me to, and also my body became more stressed. And when you get this like sense of stressness, you you start to get cravings. It starts to increase your cravings. And yeah, and then when I became stressed, once my body started to become stressed, and you would feel it when your body becomes stressed. If you're someone that's if you're someone that has experienced being on a cut for a long time, being frustrated in terms of, oh, why is this not happening, or how much more do I need to cut, all of this stuff, those type of like stressness and stuff, these type of like overthinking and stuff, that's your body becoming stressed. And obviously once that occurs, you're just more likely to overeat. And this is the same thing that happened to me, and which is why I'm telling you guys to take to not cut for more than 16 weeks. 16 weeks, yeah. Do not cut for more than 16 weeks. And if you're doing a cut, make sure you cut fast. Not aggressively, but like cut fast, as in like for a shorter period of time. And yeah, but if you're doing it for a long time, obviously, as I said before, split it into stages. And yeah, so as I've been cutting for quite a long time, and then I do feel good with my gym performances because I increased my calories, but I'm still in a deficit, and I still haven't really seen results. And the reason why that has happened is because the metabolism started to slow down, even though I started to increase my food and increase my cardio as well, and increase my daily activity, my output, all of this stuff. And the reason why the fat loss is still stalling is because I've been in a deficit for quite a long time. So, which is why I'm planning to eat at maintenance, to obviously reverse diet first for like 1 week, and then eat at maintenance for like maybe I'll say like 2 weeks, and then I'll assess how I feel. If I feel amazing, then I'll continue my maintenance for a bit more, and then I'm going to restart my cut again. And if you're someone that is currently in the same situation as me, then I'd say go on a reverse diet, eat at maintenance, and slowly cut down your calories again. So instead of cutting for more than 16 weeks, instead slowly go back up, increase your calories, go on a reverse diet, and for 1 to 2 weeks, and then eat at your maintenance calories. Eat at your maintenance calories for a few weeks and assess how you feel. And if you feel great, then you can go back to your cut again and yeah, cut for another 14 to 16 weeks. But the reason why you should be eating at your maintenance calories after about 14 to 16 weeks is because, now it doesn't have to be 14 to 16 weeks. It can be lower than that if you hit your body fat percentage that you're very happily with. But assuming that you're someone who's been in a deficit for quite a long time, instead eat at your maintenance calories after your reverse diet, so that to upregulate your hormones, to build up your metabolism, and to also build some muscle. You know, even when you're trying to become lean, right? You have to have a defined look within your physique. Because you see, being in a calorie deficit and losing fat it's not equivalent to a better physique. And the reason why I'm saying this is because let's say if you're someone that has tried to become lean, hypothetically is trying to become lean whilst they're skinny fat. You're just gonna and let's say if you lost that fat off, and let's say if you became lean, you're just gonna end up looking skinny. So instead, show your body that is building some muscle. Build some muscle around your maintenance. It's obviously assuming if you do it correctly. So build some muscle. Show your body that it has the fuel it needs, the resources it has, and the recovery it has as well. Recovery is a big thing as well when it comes to filling up eating out your maintenance calories as well. You're gonna get better recovery, and you're just gonna feel better, and your body's gonna start to feel more relaxed as well. So yeah, if you find this video helpful, then don't forget to subscribe and like, comment, share, all of this good stuff, and go make that change.